Hey everyone, welcome back to Minute of Islands. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing right exactly from where I left off last time. We just got the wheel puzzle done. So we now have 4 different doors in different directions to go through, and I have no idea which way I'm supposed to go. I can't even pull out my kind of master switch to kind of see which direction I should head. So I'm just going to kind of pick a direction here at random and hope it doesn't screw anything up. So let's go this way, I guess. Kind of the big door up above. Okay, can't go that way. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be headed exactly. I think I could kind of leave these anywhere, really. No, there's a spot right there.
Moore was too small to fully understand what was happening during the Exodus, but she saw what the poison was doing to the people around her, plaguing the mind with visions, corroding and eating the flesh. She couldn't bear to watch person after person disappear from her life, so she hid in the networks below. Far away from it all, she never found out exactly who succumbed to the poison and who made it off the island. But it barely matters to her when they're all still gone.
There is no place for the figures here. Okay. Can't go that way. Nothing I can look at, too, which is kind of interesting. I just noticed this little face right there. Little figurine hiding out. I think it actually showed my mouse there trying to circle around it. Okay, this way is a bust. 3 more to go. Could be the one that had the fungus over the opening, so I couldn't actually see it. But I'm kind of up here, so I don't know if I'll head. Guess I'll just check this way, since I'm already up this way. No, it's there. So that's the fungusy one. And then there's 2 down below. So I've got to go around up. Alright, let's try door number 2. Super fungusy door. I think we might have room here. Not sure.
Most of Moore's family is still here, however. They couldn't leave their little Moore behind. She is proud now to have been tasked to protect them, by virtue of the knowledge and power she found. For when she went below and found the fabled giants, when she befriended them as the only human in generations, they forged the Omni-Switch for her and made her their apprentice. She spent years confined in the underbelly of these islands, just so the surface could shine. She hopes her family is proud as well.
This too is some other family's crypt. I wonder if it's just going to be no matter what, it'll be the last one you go to. So it could be different order for everyone, depending on how it's set up. Okay, nothing I can look at or interact with. Okay, 2 more doors. Saw that before. So there's one here to the left and then one to the right. Let's try this one. Music's a little different here. So I think I'd like to check them all out, even if I do find the right one.
The brothers once walked the surface. Many say they built the world with their hands. They were inventors and explorers, never minding the tiny humans between their feet, living in their tiny houses and tiny streets. When the Blight first came and humanity fell into ruin, they went underground to find a solution. Their ingenuity and their toil saved the world above, but also bound them in the deep below.
I kind of figured that they were created in response to everything going wrong. Another occupied spot, but there's only one crypt left to visit. Yeah, it must just be whichever one's the last one you go to is the one that is correct. Maybe. I really like this statue holding one of the little effigies. It's really cool. I like that. Kind of remembering the dead. Okay, this way somewhere. I've got to go up. I can't go that way. Just looking around before I go down. Wonder if it even shows you different interiors depending on the order you go to. It's definitely an empty spot. I like them on the hands looking up the statue.
Miri has 2 figurines in her home, a recent addition, but she has not told Mo who she is mourning. Miri has told Mo that she has a figure ready for her too, just in case. How many times has Miri thought of taking that figure here? All the times Mo would disappear below. All the times Mo was gone for months without contact. Miri not knowing each time whether her little sister would come up again. Not knowing for months whether the catacombs or the blight had finally taken Mo for good. Granny's decided that she's grieved enough.
Place the figures in a worthy place. It is done. Return to Memorfesti. Just take a moment to enjoy this, the illustration, the animation, also combined with the music as well. It's really done, but really a well done game. Such a sad, melancholy world. It's a really interesting world too, from a world building perspective. All right, we are done here. We did what Granny wanted. I wasn't going to deny her. I wonder if you can just kind of bail on it and not do it. Which way did I come in? The big door? Is it this way? Nope. Higher up. Straight on here, I think.
Two giants still struggling for air. Only half of the engines running. Only half of her world protected. But at least this promise she has now fulfilled.
Yeah, I kind of get the impression Mo is a lot like the grandma. Picked up the Omni switch, so we've got that back. It's time to head back to Granny. Across the long bridge to the other island. Curious if anything else is going to show up. I'm kind of wondering who the 2 figurines from the grandmother are. Who do they represent as well? She's had them for a while, just didn't want to bring them here. It seems like it's way too dangerous to be leaving bodies here, but I guess if they're already being corrupted, you gotta do something to get them away from the areas that have been cleansed or kept somewhat clean by the air purifiers. No, gonna have another hallucination in the clouds of spores here, probably. So I'm a little curious if you can just kind of ignore this request or not. From the grandmother, anyway, to come to this island. Kind of missing out on stuff if you do. I always want to do like everything. It's a problem with some RPG games and stuff. I want to do every single side quest. I want to see everything.
She knows she has a pressing task to finish. The one in the physical world. But maybe, in this place, where time has no meaning, she can stay for a moment and rest.
That's a bad idea. Wow. I can still see you. Really don't trust these things. Okay, we've got 4 this time. Hydra, urchin, fish, sand dollar. Hydra, urchin, fish, sand dollar. Hydra, urchin, fish, sand dollar. Let's avoid you. Okay, there's the Hydra. So we need urchin, fish, sand dollar. Was this urchin here? I can't just go buy them, I just feel kind of weird about it. Yeah, urchin's there. Ah, fell. Crap. I knew that was going to happen. I'm trying to look at the bottom there to see where I'm at. So fish and sand dollar are the next ones. That's the end. Okay, maybe I have to go up from there then, instead of just jumping off. If they keep going up and up and up. Or do I need to go further right? I don't see any hints of them. So I need fish and then sand dollar. Let me take a look out this way. I kind of started from this direction, so I don't think... it would be this way, but you never know. Okay. Nope. Okay, it's the first time I've messed one of those up, so I'm not sure if I have to start from the beginning or not. Is there a way to check? Nope. So I don't know if I'm still at Hydra Urchin. Need to avoid the sand dollar. Let me go after it. Ah! Okay, looks like I have to start all over again. So Hydra Urchin. Or do I? I don't see... Okay, yeah. Gotta start from the beginning. Hydra Urchin, fish, sand dollar. Okay. Hydra. Yeah, I haven't messed one of these up before, so I wasn't sure what would happen if you did it in the wrong order. Now I know. Just have to start over. too far. Okay, how do I get by the sand dollar? Do I want to go up on the platforms or not? Maybe I do, to try to avoid it. It seemed like on the ground level I still got caught by it when I tried to run by. Run, 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 run. Is that going to be out of the way? Okay. Okay. Should be good. Fish, then back to the sand dollar. This is so weird. Ah! It's that way up here. It's breaking my brain a little bit. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. It's such a weird animation. Okay, it's not quite close enough. Here we go. It's so weird. The way the reflection works. Okay, now we can get the sand dollar and be done. Okay, let's get out of here. It's odd that we're going back the direction we came from, though. Usually everything's kind of progressing in one direction. So I figured we'd just be going back to the left. Most of the game you're going left to right, but in this, we're kind of going right to left, so I figured that would be the way to go, but it's kind of back and forth. Was the gem. Well, it's before she lost her arm. Chapter 3, Ande. Part 3, Ande's Engine. So check on Grandma here. I'm kind of curious if she's even still there. It wouldn't surprise me if she's just mysteriously gone. I'm kind of expecting her to still be there. So we can at least tell her that we left them. Took the figurines where she wanted, left them there.
Moore's grandmother says, "Thank you," and asks for one more favor. Would you sit with this old woman and listen to the birds and the water? Granny remembers how people from far away would visit Beva and Leosa to have a few days of peace, a few days of nothing but islands, and how lucky little Moore was to have a lifetime of it before the Exodus. Before her calling. Moore responds she only has a minute, but her grandmother smiles, patting the empty seat beside her. Then, a minute of islands will do.
Okay, there's the island with the lighthouse. Looking out over everywhere. There's Miri's home on the island there, I think. And that's the old amusement park there, Uncle. I think that was the whale was at. That I have not seen before. Continue your work and reawaken Ande. Yeah, I think that was the entrance inside. Okay, I can't talk to Granny anymore. Yep, air purifier's on, so we can head in. Are you ready to enter the networks below? Ande has slept long enough.
The foul taste of stale air is even stronger here. Enough distractions. It's time to wake Ande from his sleep.
Okay, 3 memories. Alright, I think this is a pretty good place to stop. We're right around at the correct time, so we're going to call it here. So this has been more Minute of Islands. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Hopefully I will see you all again for the next one. Until then, have a good one.